From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend set. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. We have an absolute treat on tap today as two of the game's best pitchers go head-to-head, Singy.
Yeah, and when these two are on, it's nothing short of electric, Boog. Neither of them likes to give an inch. Fierce competitors that have been dominant all season long. Will be a legit pitching duel in this one.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now, and on the hill in this one, Tarik Skubal.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Now at the plate, Amed Rosario. And that's in for a strike. And this one is off and running. Deal one. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
That slider breaking in could be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
On the run, throw to first. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Well, he did all he could in short to try to make an amazing play and almost got it done. But good hustle down the line, and that's an earned infield hit.
And now it's Austin Hayes. 2 for 8 in the series so far. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. Ow!
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
One out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
0-2 with the count.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Carter makes the grab. That's out number 2. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and Skubal gets the strikeout. Nothing doing for the White Sox. And now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the hill today, Drew Thorpe. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Matt Vierland, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Thor, a 6'4" righty, 210 pounds, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. Righty delivers. Fouled off down the right side. And that misses. And it's 2-1.
2-1.
Way inside.
1 strike.
And that one is lifted in the air. Hayes sizing this one up. Squeezes it. 1 up, 1 down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about pitchers, coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs. So definitely critical to hit those homers, get the extra base knocks, and that's exactly what they've been doing.
Gleyber Torres stands in now and watches strike one. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now and even in the postseason. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. The next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. They used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's the third baseman, Colt Keith. Gleyber goes. Fouled off. He was late. Sneaks through, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone. Kerry Carpenter will hit next.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And he takes one right on the black. It's 0-1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one is absolutely belted. And it one-hops the wall. 1 runs in, runner around third on his way to the plate. Relay throw, tag, save. It's 2-0.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. 1 out, runner at second. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. 4th in the American League in batting average this year.
Ball 1.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Carpenter, the runner at second with 1 away. And that misses. Now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That clips the corner.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Man at second. Swung on, belted. That one back there. And foul as it bangs off the fence.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
2-2 down. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner at second here, one gone. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And there's a ball. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And there are 2 outs.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Evan Carter up now for the Tigers. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot. Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. The throw in. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Bang, bang play at the plate right there. Outfielder needed no help. An absolutely perfect throw to get him right on the money. Excellent tag by the catcher. And the inning ends on an awesome play.
New inning getting started, and here's the first baseman, Pavin Smith.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Just missed. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Right through there for a strike. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Kyle Teel steps to the plate for the White Sox. Just missed. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Just missed. And a big swing and a miss.
2-2 count.
Inside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at first with no outs here. Up the middle. Base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Ryan Ramos in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Colson Montgomery digs in now. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Oh, the offense really struggled last night. I mean, it was awful. So I think picking up a run right here, that's going to get him going a little bit.
Tying run is at first here at the top of the second. Way out front for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
On the ground, could be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Over to first, safe. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Edgar Quero. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Just off the inside edge. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. There's a strike. Fastball is outside. Juan Bin Cho in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And now here is Juan Bin Cho. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And that's downstairs. 1-0. And another ball. That one missed. Now 3-0. Bases loaded. 2 down. There's a strike, and the count is 3-1. In the air, left field, down the line. Reaching for it and brings it in. And the White Sox will strand 3. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Detroit, and now the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Thorpe back to work. Just missed. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And next to hit for Detroit, Dylan Dingler. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. And that's in there for strike 1.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Here's your 1. And that one hit to first, and he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. And now the shortstop, Kevin McGonigal. And that drops in for a strike.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
2 down, nobody on. Right back to him on the mound. Gets it to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. We played 2 full. It's the Tigers 2 and the White Sox nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Rosario aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well done. Drives in the run. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Vogel now at the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
And that's a strike. Skubal, one of the best strikeout pitchers in the game, and that certainly is a benefit to him when he's in a spot like this. making the count 1-2.
Yeah, if you're going to be in the game in high leverage situations, you've got to be able to get the swing and miss and put hitters away.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Torkelson. He's there. He's got it. One away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pavin Smith.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pavin Smith. Worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Tying run in scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss as he was out front. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off and extend that at bat.
And now the center fielder, Kyle Teel. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed. And there's a strike. Tap foul at the plate. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Ground ball left side. What a stop over to first. They get the out, and that'll do it.
Proof right there of why he's a Gold Glover. Flash that leather around and make everybody excited. Nice job to end the inning.
Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the center fielder, Matt Vierling. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. Ball 1. There's your strike. That misses. Ball 2.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to short. Whips it to Smith. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Gleyber Torres up to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
1-1's the count.
That's through there for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt.
Strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. Outside. Now 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Tigers fail to make any noise, but they still lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That's in there, and that's strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That's outside, and it's 1-1. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That one misses. Full count, 3-2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Carter puts it away. One down.
Now batting, shortstop, Colson.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. He's 0 for 1. Montgomery, 26 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first-pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
One down, base is empty. And that one fouled off. White Sox down a run. And the next pitch is way outside. Struck him out. He says, I don't care about draft rounds. Take a seat.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Carroll in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that one just missed off the outside edge. And that's in the dirt. 2-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Juan Bin Cho steps to the plate for the White Sox. Fly to left his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Green sizes this one up and makes the grab. And that is that. So one left for the White Sox, and they trail it here 2-1. Bottom of the fourth. Now here is Kerry Carpenter. Upstairs. Ball one.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Foul ball there. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That one not close. 2-2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Missed with a changeup. Full count now. Now this is in the air down the line. Hayes has it sized up. Hauls it in for the out.
The lefty, number 31.
Here's Riley Green. Pitch misses, and that is ball one.
No strikes.
And the sweeper misses. Base is empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
3-0 down. Sliced hard but foul. Swinging a foul straight back. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Oh, man, just locked him up with that slider, even though it caught a lot of the zone. And I think that tells you all you need to know about what he was looking for in the box, and it clearly was not that pitch.
Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Tigers as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Skubal back to work. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Hayes in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. So up next, Stanley Vogel. 0 for 2 in this one. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. White Sox down to run. Just missed.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Next pitch misses, and a count 2-1. This one in the air, right field. Carter brings it in, and that is that. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
Next to hit, Dylan Dingler grounded out his first time up. Pop foul out of play off to the right. One down, base is empty. Yeah, that's fouled off. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
2 outs, base is empty. And next up for the Tigers, Kevin McGonigal. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That catches the corner. 2 outs, base is empty.
One and one.
And a strike in there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Two outs. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing at a ground ball. And the Tigers retired 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. 5 innings complete. It's the Tigers 2 and the White Sox 1. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Strike 1.
0-1.
Next one misses, and it's a ball and a
strike.
strike.
1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Got him! And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Carter moving under it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down.
The bat, the third baseman,
Brian Ramos steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 1-2. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ball 2. 2-2 the count.
Swings and misses at 1 down below the zone. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Tigers 2 and the White Sox 1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Steven Christensen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Matt Vierling. Takes a half swing and grounds it to the left side. Scoops it up barehanded, and it beats him. What a play.
You know, I think barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It takes tremendous body control to bend down there, pick it up, and then get into a position to make a quick, accurate throw to first. It all happens in the blink of an eye. It's like a magic trick, but there's a lot that goes into it.
Gleyber Torres up to hit. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Top of the zone for a called strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Eric Sabrowski up and throwing. Boozer also getting ready. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That one hit to right. Cho on the move to the alley. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Colton Heath up now for the Tigers. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
This one in the air. Carroll under it. Brings it in for the 3rd out. So they go quietly there. We're through 6 full. It's the Tigers 2 and the White Sox 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Tyler Holton.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Well, 1-run game, and here is Colson Montgomery. And that chops in for a strike. And that is out of play. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Looking to get the tying run on base.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Up next to the right side, the catcher, Edgar.
And here's the catcher, Edgar Carroll. A walk, and he's also singled. Holton, 31 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2018. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Brant Herter, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Brisky, a right-hander, loosening up as well. The changeup missing, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fights that one away, still 1-2. That's
Ball,
inside.
that's
That one misses in the dirt.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Right side, Torres. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And now Juan Bin Cho. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And there's a foul ball.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and that'll do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Tigers 2 and the White Sox 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th, Eric Zabrowski.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Kerry Carpenter. That one fouled off. That one in the dirt, and the count even 1-1. That one missed.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
And that one is downstairs, and that's ball 3.
3 balls, 1 strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
3-2.
He goes down looking. So digging in, Riley Green. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Now fly ball to right center. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Carter in the box again. Takes a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And delivers outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
2 down, nobody on. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3 down inning. Tigers are shut down there. They lead it 2-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Beau Brieske.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Back to the top of the order now, and now it's Ahmed Rosario.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Tigers bullpen with some action. Jason Foley, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Fought off foul. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Outside. Austin Hayes in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Out towards right center field. Carter sizing this one up. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Now the number 2 hitter, Austin Hayes. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Just missed. In there. And so now 1-2.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And next to hit for the Sox, Stanley Vogel. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt. And that misses. 2-1. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one fouled off. 2-2. On the ground to third. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Up next to the White Sox, the first baseman.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Beau Brieske gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. So they turn to their closer, Jason Foley.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Runner at first with 2 away. And now it's going to be Pavin Smith. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Runner takes off. Hit in the air, center field. Vierling moving under this one. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. The White Sox leave 1, and our score remains 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. Sobrowski back to work. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Out towards left center. Teal on the move. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Clips the corner, and that is strike 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses the zone, and 1-1. And there's a ball. Line drive, and it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and that's a double.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
1 out, runner at second. And up next for Detroit, Kevin McGonigal. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying onto the track, and he makes the catch.
The center fielder, number 8,
Matt Vierling up now for the Tigers. 0 for 3 in this one.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Dingler at second with 2 down. In the dirt. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. And that one pulled foul. Man on second, 2 down. And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. Just misses. Counts full, 3-2. Gleyber Torres waiting to hit for Detroit. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
So close to getting out of it right there, but this inning still has life.
the second baseman, Gleyber.
Here comes Gleyber Torres. In there at the knees. 0-1. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Gets the call. 0-2 now.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where Pitchers really got to bear down. Those last two pitches were well executed.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
That missed by a lot. It's a ball and 2 strikes. First and second, 2 down. Good take by Torres. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missing inside.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Goes down looking. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 9th inning coming up. It's the Tigers 2 and the White Sox 1. And we're back. Leading off, Kyle Teel.
So important to stay within yourself, especially for this hitter. Not known to be a power guy or a home run hitter. He needs to set the table by getting on with a walk or a base hit.
And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And a quick out, number 1.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Down the third baseman, Brian Ramos. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Back to the mound. It hit him. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the second out of the inning.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So they're down to their final out. Colson Montgomery, the next to hit. Chopper right side. On to first, ball game. And the Tigers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Oh, a really nice 3-game home series sweep. They came out and, from the first game of this series, really had a determination to play fundamentally sound baseball. They came up with the big hit when they needed it. Pitchers came in, they got the big outs when they needed it. So all the way around, a collective effort that has produced a nice little series sweep.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB.